amid all the pomp and ceremony of today's occasion, and far before Justin Welby's obsession with the homage of the people, which I think is something that perhaps has been imposed on the service and is not part of the King's natural character, the King will pray as he enters Westminster Abbey, I believe, that he will be a servant to the people. He's recalling a title which was embraced by Pope Gregory the Great, Pope Gregory I, and he was picking up a concept which had been put forward in Constantinople by John the Faster, who was the first ecumenical patriarch, and Gregory is apparently slightly shocked that whoever calls himself universal bishop, i.e. ecumenical patriarch, or desires this title, is by pride the precursor of the Antichrist. And so he stubbornly called himself the Servus Servorum Dei, the servant of the servants of God. And it remains one of the titles of the popes. But I think the King calling himself a servant reminds us also of Mr. Zelensky's remarkable comic portrayal as president of Ukraine. Before he became president of Ukraine, he did a program where he called himself, which was called the Servant of the People, I think, or what was it? Servant of the People? Yes, I think it was. And so again, there's a lot of resonance in this concept, but I think it's a concept which ought to be picked up by those who govern us, particularly those who've been taking cash handouts and making a bit on the side and filling their pockets, lining their pockets, rather than realizing their responsibility. They are elected to high office at the whim of the people. It is, in a way, pure chance that they were elected, and they should have the humility to recognize that they are there to serve, not to lord it over us. And they are there to represent our values in Parliament and beyond internationally. And our values are those of honour and kindness and thoughtfulness and mercy. And I think demonstrably they are not the values of somebody who's trying, quote, who dreams of the misery of individuals, or who sets herself the target to stop the boats. I think migration is an issue which needs to be tackled globally and tackled with humility, because the people who are coming to our shores appealing for our help today are the same people who tomorrow we could be appealing to for help at their shores. It's only good fortune which puts us in a position to be able to help others, and we should. There but for the grace of God. And I think the King's prayer today is one that we should take to heart.